Hello guys, welcome back to Concrete Elbow.
Vegas is going to be pretty exciting, especially if Levan agrees to pull Vitali. It needs to be Vitali. It needs to be in Vegas. If that happens, which I'm hoping it does, and we'll find out here very, very quickly, then that'll be the headliner. If not, we've got another headliner as well that'll be very good.
So guys, I want to make a highlight for this live stream that East vs West just did yesterday. It's 1 hour and 40 minutes long, and there were a lot of things that I think you guys should know. Let's start with the first one. Dadikyan. He's been absent for a while, but Robert said he's going to come back to East vs West in December, the same event where Levan's going to compete. But instead of left hand, it would be a right hand match. So it's not going to be against the winner of Vitali vs Alijan, even though I'm sure they would also do that later, maybe next year. And speaking of Levan, at this moment there's still no confirmation yet whether he's going to face Vitali or Devin or who in December, or if he's actually going to compete at all. Robert wants it to be Vitali, Devin also wants the same. In fact, everyone has the same opinion other than Levan himself. But regardless, Levan's match would be the headliner for the Las Vegas event, of course. But if he chooses to not compete for some reason, Robert said there would still be another headliner. Didn't say who's facing who though.
Well, we're still working on it. I mean, we've got different forces at work here. So we've got somebody in Russia that is trying to, not have people come and not have things work out. And so he's got that side pulling on him. I mean, I haven't actually talked to him personally. I've reached out to him, but it's really through Bucked Up, which is his sponsor. That's his main sponsor. That's our main sponsor too. So they've been helping us quite a bit. But then you've got somebody else working the other way. So anyway, we'll figure it out. I mean, he's definitely, he's
So they were talking about Smaev, and looks like that Russian middleman that Robert mentioned the other day who's trying to sabotage East vs West from getting Denis to come is the same person who did it when they tried to get Smaev a while back. And if you don't understand what's going on, basically Robert wants Denis and Smaev to compete at East vs West, right? So they told this guy to send them a message. I don't know what did this guy say exactly, but basically the words got twisted. So instead of telling them that they're invited to East vs West, this guy said something else. And maybe he also said a completely different thing to Robert as well. That's why Robert announced that Smaev and Denis were coming, when in fact they didn't say anything remotely close to that, making a huge mess. Now Robert knows who this guy is. He said he's a Russian arm wrestling news media person, but he didn't say a name. Anyways, next topic. They proposed a bunch of future match ideas, and one of them is Devin versus the winner of Georgi versus Kamil. Robert thinks that this is a good one, so I guess we're gonna see it very soon. Another one is Brian Shaw versus Andrei Smaev. So yeah, they are still actively trying to get Smaev to come to East vs West. Smaev did say that he didn't want to come because he's afraid to lose muscle mass and he's just not interested in competing at all. But I don't know, his reasons are not the same like Denis, who's actually injured and physically can't compete in a match. Smaev is physically ready, and he's been training for arm wrestling more than ever. So I guess that's the reason why they are confident that there is a way to get Smaev to come to East vs West. Statistics. Robert said that less than 1% of viewers on YouTube actually bought the pay-per-view. Now let's take a look at it. For the East vs West 24 card, they amassed almost 2 million total views, so 1% of it is around 20,000. But Robert said it's less than 1%, so I don't know, 15,000, 10,000. Times $20 for each pay-per-view, that's $200,000 to $300,000 per event. Minus the pay-per-view discount code commissions, so even less than that. I'm not an expert, but those numbers don't sound too good, unless I'm just calculating everything incorrectly. And the last one, Bacho. People have been asking why Bacho isn't competing at East vs West anymore. So, it's not because East vs West hasn't been inviting him, it's Bacho himself who doesn't want to compete at East vs West, because he's currently very busy with WAF Worlds and Europeans, so he doesn't want to risk getting injured by competing in a super match. Bacho would only accept an offer against an opponent that he believes wouldn't do any damage to him, aka an easy match. And rightfully so, East vs West doesn't want to do that.
Kamil, I think that Dancho He's going to beat you also in hook, my friend.